Do you have a smelly armpit? Smelly armpits may make you constrained, feel uncomfortable. This is a problem most people have dealt with for years, and it calls for a lot of concerns. This is commonly known as body odor and demands serious measure. There are steps to help minimize and prevent armpit odor, which may help prevent any anxiety or embarrassment you may have faced as a result of this bad situation. What causes smelly armpits? Before we continue, let me welcome you to this channel. Here the message is purely informative, for your health and well-being. Thanks for tuning in. Our bodies are covered with sweat glands. Sweating is an essential function that helps cool us down. There are two main kinds of sweat glands, the eccrine and the apocrine. Eccrine glands cover much of your body and open directly on the skin's surface. Apocrine glands occur in areas that contain a lot of hair follicles, like the groin and armpit. Instead of opening up to the surface of the skin, apocrine glands empty into the hair follicle and then open up to the surface. When your body heats up, eccrine glands releases sweat that cools your body. This released sweat is typically odorless, until bacteria on your skin starts breaking it down. Some certain foods and drinks that you have consumed, as well as certain kinds of medication, can also cause eccrine sweat to smell. Primarily, apocrine glands work under stress, secreting an odorless fluid. This fluid begins to develop an odor when it comes in contact with bacteria on your skin. These glands don't start working until puberty. This is the time we start to notice body odor. Though sweating is normal, some people sweat more than usual. This condition is called hyperhidrosis. People with hyperhidrosis sweat excessively, especially from their hands, feet, and armpits. There are tests one can do to confirm the diagnosis, and to ensure proper treatment, if your doctor thinks you have this condition. How to treat smelly armpits? Treatment for smelly armpits depends on the seriousness and basic causes of the body odor. The odor can be caused by poor hygiene or using the wrong products. Or there may be a fundamental medical condition that needs to be treated. Using a deodorant, or a combination of antiperspirant deodorant, daily, after your shower, can help remedy armpit odor. You need to try different kinds sometimes, to see which one is best for you. Deodorant help to reduce the amount of sweat produced by temporarily blocking the pores that release sweat. The less sweat that comes to the surface of your skin, the less odor that results. Deodorants help stop sweat from smelling but doesn't stop the sweat itself. These products are often alcohol-based, turning your skin acidic. This hinders bacteria from forming, which is what causes sweat to smell. If the deodorants aren't effective, then see your doctor for advice. Botox, which is known for its use in smoothing facial wrinkles, has several other practical uses. Botox injected into your sweat glands decreases both sweating and odor. This treatment is common for people having hyperhidrosis. Botox is not a permanent solution. The injections only last a few months, so this method needs to be repeated when necessary. To prevent a smelly armpits, there are a number of things you can do to prevent odor from developing. 1. Showering daily with soap, as well as showering after strenuous activity like working out or playing sports, gets rid of the bacteria and sweat that cause odors. Rub your armpit with your soap, after showering and leave it to dry. 2. If you sweat a lot, wear loose-fitting, breathable fabrics like cotton, linen, and moisture-wicking blends. This will allow your body to stay cooler. This is better than uncomfortable clothes made from unbreathable fabrics. Source found that shaving or waxing the armpits regularly reduces armpit odor. This is because cleansing is more effective for shaved or waxed skin. Since the stress reaction can cause sweat glands to produce sweat, stress management and anxiety reduction techniques can help you balance your stress reaction and minimize your physiological sweat response. Here are some additional ways you can try, for different seasons. If you've used multiple kinds of deodorants or antiperspirants and nothing helps to reduce your underarm odor, talk with your doctor. They can check out whether there is an underlying medical conditions and recommend better treatments. Here are some other ways to control body odor. 1. Finding the right deodorant can be frustrating. A deodorant that can barely make it through lunch is not worth it. Sometimes, it may take a few tries to find the correct deodorant that works well with your biochemistry and daily needs. You don't have to try every deodorant on the shop. Pay attention to the active ingredients used. For example, a deodorant that uses baking soda or tea tree oil as the main active ingredient to control odor may be irritating or may not work for you. You can forget every deodorant that has these ingredients as its active ingredient. Keep an eye on irritation while doing your experiment. Check out for itchy. 2. Homemade deodorant. If the deodorant in the drugstore are not working for you, stop them and make your own that's perfectly prepared for your demands and biochemistry. Homemade deodorant won't stop you from sweating, but it will help you control the source of odor, which is bacteria. There are tons of different recipes out there, like this one for a homemade cream stick deodorant. Discover the one that works for you. Some people are sensitive to baking soda and may contract dermatitis from it. If you get any irritation, stop using it immediately and let your skin calm down before applying a different deodorant. Also, take note that oily solution will end up staining your clothes. If baking soda is not working for you or if you don't like powdery deodorants, then you can try apple cider vinegar and water for deodorant. The apple cider vinegar helps kill the bacteria that cause body odor. But use apple cider vinegar carefully, because it can cause chemical burns and irritant contact dermatitis. 3. Get a shoe spray. Frequently spray your shoes. It is the shoes that smells, not your foot. Spray them in the evening and before morning. They are dry and ready for use. Wear socks and make sure your shoes are completely dry before wearing them again. 4. Wash regularly. Proper cleaning can go a long way to help body odor. If you are likely to have body odor, wash more frequently, especially the offensive areas. If you sweat heavily, then you may need to change your shirts daily and wash frequently. Shirts and other clothes that touches the armpits should be washed after every use. If you are experiencing body odor, wear a base layer, like a short-sleeve t-shirt, to cover your armpits and prevent sweat and bacteria from spreading to your sweaters and the outer layers. If you do, you won't have to wash your shirts frequently. This will make you and your sweater smell better. 5. The material you wear matters a lot. A recent study showed that your gym clothes and other man-made fabrics like polyester and spandex are bacteria heaven. The fibers are breeding grounds for bacteria. Natural fiber like cotton, linen, or wool are better for you. 6. Add a cup of vinegar to your laundry and they will come out smelling fresh. You can also use a cup of baking soda or washing soda to beat the stink. Don't mix the vinegar and the baking soda together as they will conflict each other. For real smelly situations, you can pre-soak the clothes in a wash machine on the soak, or in a bucket for some hour with 1 to 2 cups of vinegar per 2 gallons of warm water before washing. Turn your clothes inside out before washing them. This makes the oils and sweat get out of the fabric easily, and your clothes will look good for a longer time. 7. Get rid of fabric softener. Have you ever put on a clean shirt and smell less than fresh? Your fabric softener might be blamed. Fabric softeners sit on the surface of the clothing fibers and prevent airflow and evaporation. This means that you weren't getting the air you needed to keep the odor-causing bacteria at bay. It makes it also difficult for the detergent to get into the fibers and remove the sweat, bacteria, and body odors. Softeners can also be irritating to the skin. 8. Take off sweaty clothes as soon as you are done exercising. Change your sweaty shirt after a hot day. Take some clothes with you to change after riding your bike before getting to the office. You know yourself. Don't wait to be told. 9. You smell like what you eat. It's not just coming from your breath alone. What you eat directly affects your body odor. Foods that contain sulfur, like broccoli, cauliflower, and cabbage, can affect the way you smell. Onions and garlic are frequent offenders. Curries and other intense spices may also find their way into your body odor. Pay attention to what you eat. Cut down on the foods that make you smell. 10. Make your own scent. A light, fresh scent can go a long way. Make your own perfume or spray with a light carrier oil, like sweet almond oil, and essential oils. Start with a 5 to 10 drops per ounce of carrier oil and increase until you like the scent. A roller works better to apply the perfume, but you can also use a bottle to get a couple of drops on your fingertips and apply where you like. Sweating is good for you. It's a completely normal function that helps regulate your temperature and remove waste from your body. Don't forget that we weren't born smelling like roses. It's completely normal to have smell. There is a difference between how you naturally smell and the unpleasant body odor. A light scent isn't something to worry about. Your genetics, the bacteria your skin attracts, and the overall health condition, and personal hygiene, all influence your smell. I hope you find this information helpful. Please remember to share, comment and subscribe. You can also visit us on our Facebook. Wishing you all the best.